tuned into the Black Nation of Israel. Okay. In this video, I will be discussing the invisible tension and war, the invisible war that's going on behind the scenes with the United States government and China, and rare earth materials and 5G. You see, while they got the world, while they got us on lockdown and in quarantine, and the world on lockdown, they got us, they got our minds distracted. They got our minds on lockdown because of this man-made virus. And they got us distracted while they doing something else behind the scenes, you see. See, it's something that they don't want us to know. They don't want our eyes to be focused on this, what I'm about to put on notice here. Okay, now there's an article, and others have mentioned this. Others have talked about this too. But still a lot of people don't know that this article even exists on the Department of Justice website. William P. Barr, the Attorney General of the United States, while he was delivering, and this article is on the internet. William P. Barr, while he was delivering the keynote address at the Department of Justice China Initiative Conference. He was delivering an address at the China Initiative Conference at the Department of Justice here in the United States. During that conference, he mentioned while he was going to class at Columbia University, they was having a debate as to which foreign adversary posed the greatest threat, Russia or China. One of his government classmates said China. It was China. He said China that posed the greatest threat. He said Russia wants to conquer the world. We can deal with that. China wants to own the world. That is going to be more challenging to deal with. And then William Barr, he added, there was a certain truth to that. In other words, he agreed with his classmates saying that China was the greatest threat. You see. See, this is what they're not saying in the news. You know. And China started a campaign called Made in China 2025 plan. It's a campaign to replace the United States as the dominant technological superpower. See, this is what the United States fears. The United States fear that China would dominate technological superpower. They fear China will dominate technology. 5G. They feel that China will use this technology. If they dominate 5G technology, they will use it to spy on America. And they fear that. And see, this is the signs of America's end. This is signs of I look at this, when I read stuff like this is the signs of the white man's end, you know. See, they don't want China to dominate 5G. You see. They don't want China to dominate 5G. They don't want China to dominate this 5G technology. And this is a secret tension and war that's going on. Right now, it's not physical. But it could be a war between America and China in the future. Now, here's what I want to talk about. This right here is a nugget right here that what I'm about to tell you. 5G rests on a stack of technologies. 5G rests on a stack of technologies, semiconductors, fiber optics. Now listen to this. Another one is rare earth materials. 5G rests on a stack of technologies, semiconductors, fiber optics, and rare earth materials, you see. This is why China is in Africa, you see. Rare earth materials. That's why they in Africa. China has moved to domesticate all the elements of the earth. I mean, all the elements, rare earth elements, so it would not be dependent on foreign suppliers. And they don't want the United States don't want China to dominate 5G. You see. And this is what's going on behind the scenes, why they got us quarantining and worried about a man-made virus. You know, this is what they feel. They feel China's technological superpower supremacy. See, and this could lead to a war, you see, between them. This could lead to a war, you know, you see. And there's another article where someone is saying that someone from America is saying that they're going to send China a code. When I get that article, when I get more information on that, I'm going to talk about that in another video. See, this is why I say that virus, this, and others have said it too. This coronavirus was man-made. It was man-made, it was created for control, for mass control of the people, and to take away our freedoms. You see, while they got us worried about some man-made airborne virus, there was a fight going on over 5G. Who's going to dominate 5G? You see, this is what's going on behind the scenes. And also, the book, our manual book, our records, which the Gentiles has in their possession, it belongs to us, the Bible. Our book says we win in the end. And this is a sign of the white man's fall, signs of his end, the end of his era. Right now, he's worried about, right now they're nervous and they're worried about losing their technological dominance over the world. See, that's a sign of the white man's end, you see. And China, they will not be ruling in the world to come, because the books say Israel will come back into rulership in the book of Revelation. The book, the last book of the Bible say we win, the Israel win. And the real Israelites is the negroes of slave descent who make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Israel will come back into rulership. China and America would not be ruling at all. White people, white men, white women, and the Chinese would not be ruling, because in Bible prophecy, Israel would come back into rulership. You see. And they are enjoying their temporary economic status now. It's only temporary for them. And in the world to come, we will be ruling. But yeah, this is a secret war over 5G right now that's going on behind the scenes, you see. And it can escalate into a physical war. But yeah, and none of them will be ruling. Not China, not America. Okay, this is the end of the video. This is all I got to say for now. Peace.